was good. Want to give a quick little abroad update. A lot has changed since I came here. I'll show you the crib real quick. Got a nice little bed. We got a nice amount of space. Desk's a little messy, but I just got like pictures of friends and family, which is cool. Um, yeah, I'm traveling a lot of weekends. Obviously, running the agency from the laptop, so um, it's pretty nice to be able to make an income while I'm here, just because I'm spending so much. But as I'm kind of titling the video, again, nobody really watches these but me. But kind of started to realize like while I'm here that like the agency wave like is definitely not gonna be for me long term. I don't know how long term is, but like the entire reason I do business is because I like working for myself. I like how liberating that is. And I kind of realized like not only is like the marketing agency business model just like such low barriers to entry, and it's so like typical. Like you're not making any, in my opinion, you're not making any seismic change in the world. Running a marketing agency, you're kind of just like helping other people scale and grow their passions, which is cool to an extent until you kind of reach the inflection point where you're like, I have all these skills to like grow a fucking business, like every skill in the book. I can run ads, I can do email campaigns, I can do strategic pricing, high stakes negotiation. Like I have every skill I need in my tool belt, and I've honed them and worked on them for years and years and years. And it's kind of like you just reach the point of like, why am I just not using those skills on like a business of my own that I actually have equity in? It'd be way more profitable, and more importantly, like for me at least, it would be a lot more fulfilling. Is what I realized. Um, I also kind of realized like I'm always talking about. I feel like I'm always talking about how like I don't want a boss or anything. It's like one of the reasons why like sometimes like playing soccer is tough for me, because like I feel like I'm on someone else's schedule. I'm on like the team schedule or like the coach's schedule or something, when regardless of what it is in my life, like I just like being on my own schedule. Like when you have a marketing agency, if anyone ever watches this that is like has an agency or has made money doing marketing and it's kind of in like a similar boat, you're kind of just working a glorified 9 to 5 where your boss is just your clientele. So instead of having one boss, if you have 10 clients, you have 10 bosses. And if you don't perform for one of the bosses, they're going to drop you. I mean, you have more of a safety net, I guess, because you have more than one boss. But like, if you don't perform for a client, they're going to drop you. If all your bosses slash clients drop you, then you're unemployed. It's like you're not really on your own schedule because you still have to hit deadlines for your clients. Um, yeah, I'm yapping right now. I don't really care. Nobody even. I make these videos for myself. I actually looked and I saw I had like 10 subs. I don't know how the fuck anyone found this channel, but that's fine. I really don't care. Honestly, make these so I can look back someday and just like understand like how I was kind of thinking and like what my outlook was like at a certain point in life. And like there's definitely a big transition for me because like I have a lot of profitable clients, but like I believe that every successful person has a certain level of entitlement. And if they didn't, then they wouldn't have thought big enough and been delusional enough to think that whatever they wanted to do could actually succeed. And I embody that mindset. And I think that me trying to grow a marketing agency, fighting for signing another client to sign them on a $1,500 whatever, $2,000, $3,000 retainer, just slowly building, then outsourcing and training. And it's like so formulaic, it feels so boring. And it's like, when does a marketing agency like really change the world? Like Biggest ones I know are like Kong, the Australian marketing agency. Took 20 years to build. It's worth like 80 million. That's amazing. But that's like one of the biggest ones in the world. Um, I can't even say Alex Hormozzi's Acquisition.com is a marketing agency. That's basically private equity. So that doesn't even count. I just feel like I can't feel fulfilled. I feel more fulfilled doing marketing and run this agency than I do fucking being a finance slave. But like, I still just like will not feel as fulfilled if I just had my own business. So I think this is like a turning point in what I'm doing where I'm just gonna start my own businesses. I don't really care if they failed. I failed at literally over 15 businesses. I could name every single one of them. So I don't really give a shit if I fail at it. Eventually it'll work because I have all the skills to make it work. But it's just like a time of a lot of uncertainty, especially in like this new place. It's just an interesting time for this kind of turning point in my like entrepreneurial path to happen while I'm like literally abroad. So, I mean, I don't know. Um, Kind of just made this video to just have a quick update. It's February 17th, 20 years old. Kind of came to the realization that I'm going to start my own business that's not just an agency helping other people grow their businesses. And I know once I do, it's going to blow up. I might have to fail fucking 5, 10 times, but eventually I'll get the idea that'll work. Um, I'm not worried. I'm more so just like, I feel like whenever you kind of transitioning, there's just like some doubt and some negative thoughts that just come up. But I feel like I'll know how to deal with those. I feel like I'll be fine. Um, Let me think. There's a few other things I wanted to say. I don't have a single idea of what business I want to start. Not the foggiest clue. And to like some people who hear that, I'd be like, well, you're an idiot. Like, just keep doing what's working. But what you don't understand is that when you just like trust your intuition and you just feel into scenarios rather than psychoanalyzing everything in your life, the answer and the idea always comes to you. I was actually talking to an entrepreneur. This was at a bar in Warsaw. He was telling me his idea that got him 20 million of funding for his AI startup in Silicon Valley. I was expecting him to say that he like wrote out this long elaborate section of ideas and cross listed all of his interests until he got an aha moment. He literally said he found it in a Black Mirror episode. That's how he got the idea. So it's like ideas like hit us for these things in the most random moments. The way that you can be on a wavelength to receive the idea is if you just authentically express, if you relax, if you go with the flow, literally, and you just trust your intuition. So when I've trusted my intuition, the best things of life have came to me. When I've tried to fight the flow and force things, I've gotten the finest of the worst. I feel like that's the case for most people. It's the case for me. So, again, wanted to make this video. There's no script. There's no talking points or anything like that. Just like turned it on. Just wanted to yap a little bit because hopefully maybe my next video I'll be a little bit more directionalized in what I want to do. But for this video at least, it's kind of just a realization without a solidified action plan. But I have faith that the action plan will come. And yeah, besides that, broad's really nice. Trying to settle in, meet as many people as possible, push myself out of my comfort zone, um, and just trust my intuition with every single trial or tribulation that comes my way. So yeah, I mean, if you made it this far, respect. You might have a little bit too much time on your hands, or you actually care what I have to say, which is also respect. Thank you, I appreciate that. Don't really know how we're at double-digit subscribers right now, but we did it. We're on the up, so yeah, probably make another video in like a month, sharing a little update. But just gonna chill, and yeah. Thanks for watching, mi amigo.